of a weird morning around here. It's Friday morning. We're excited for the weekend. We were planning on trying to finish up the painting and gently moving some things over, getting all the cabinets cleaned out. And while I was dusting earlier this week, I found something that looked a little bit mysterious and a little bit like mold. Oh my gosh. I have had a little bit of mold PTSD. When I first graduated from college, I went on my very first acting tour and I was gone for about 3 months. And while I was gone, my back window was down just a teeny tiny bit. But of course, that was unfortunately enough to turn the entire car into a mold car. I got it professionally cleaned. My mom cleaned it. I cleaned it. Everyone cleaned it. But ultimately the mold just wouldn't go away. The mold in our apartment, or the mildew, let's just go ahead and call it mildew. I found it above the pole. There's the water spot. And then here's, Alex cleaned a lot of it because he is such a gem. But that's pretty much what we're worried about all the way down. I did notice a little water spot by the edge of one of the vents on the wall, and I was like, that's strange, it's fine. And I had been dusting from the ground a lot, so I'd been moving all this dust everywhere. And then I realized I couldn't get it all from the ground, so I pulled out a ladder and I went on top, and that's when I saw it, after I had been, unfortunately, in my mind at least, spreading the mold spores everywhere. So hopefully that's not what's going on. We contacted the management of the building. They're gonna come out and look at it. It has been a really stressful 5 days. I've pretty much halted everything. I've always kind of been afraid of this, which is why we specifically offered on a building that is only 20 years old. I made sure that we were not shopping in the era of asbestos. So little stressed, but I know that this is like where God wanted us to be, so we are gonna figure it out. Alex and I are gonna head over there in about 30 minutes. I'm kind of gonna show him all the spots that I found, and then he's gonna handle everything. He is the best. I've been trying to work this morning, but it's so hard, just like with this mental load of like, oh my gosh, what if we have a serious mold issue in the building that we just bought and are in the process of moving into. So that's where we're at. Lots going on in our little family today, but it is still a good day. It's actually really chilly today, which is odd for June. It's, well, I don't know. Actually, this is only my first for real summer in Chicago, so I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's been nice. I've had the windows open all morning, and it's been naturally cooling the house, so that's good. I think I'm gonna make myself some matcha. We are gonna try to have the sweetest Friday, and we actually talked about it. I think that after they come, I'm gonna go and get us some coffee, either as, oh no, this is terrible, we have a serious mold infestation in our apartment, or as a, woo, no mold. So that is the plan. I am thankful for today. I am thankful that it's the weekend. I'm thankful that we found this before we started moving all of our stuff in. Buying a property is just, it's so hard in so many different ways. Like, it really doesn't sound that bad, and getting a fixer upper was financially responsible. Like, it made so much sense to us. It was going to be cheaper than the rent that we're currently paying in our current building. So all good things, or mostly good things. Mostly good things. So it's now raining, which doesn't feel like a good sign.
It's a great sign.
Rain.
Wash away.
Or add more moisture. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Your turn. Peekaboo, nice to do. Yeah, but it's because I wiped most of it away with the duster. That's the issue.
Yeah, but I mean, I can see inside the vents. believe that's backwards.
You're backwards. We were really planning on doing this, but we just took the microwave out and I am so excited. I'm pretty sure I want to do like a floating open shelf there. I think that'll look really, really nice. Oh yeah, did you see where I pulled off? This is yeah,
Is this where you pulled off?
yeah.
That don't look good.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. This side looks worse if you're wondering.
Oh.
That's not great.
I don't know that our painters would be able to fix that.
I'm gonna fix it.
Okay.
Ah, my little support system, thank you. It amazes me how much dust is still up here after all the dusting I did. But yeah, I don't see mold on this side. It actually did make me feel better, like taking a little peek at it myself. Good luck, mate.
Thanks, boss.
I'm trying so hard to be chill and have a chill Friday getting work done, but I can't think about anything other than what's going on. He just texted me and they're there. So it's happening. And all I can do is water my plants. Okay, the man came and they were like, doesn't look like mold in the system. You guys just have a condensation issue, which is amazing. Thank you, God. Now Alex has made a celebratory lunch. It is the next day. The place is still trashed, but there's no mold in the vents, so it already feels better. And it's gonna be a full painting day today. I need to get the rest of the bedroom finished. I feel like I have done an absolutely wretched job of updating you with what's going on. It's just so overwhelming. I feel like every time I'm here, I come to do one thing and I don't complete that, but I complete 8 other things. However, I did finish painting the bedroom. It may not look that different, but it feels so different. There were so many scuff marks on the walls and everything, and now that is all gone, which is amazing. We've also worked really hard to dust these vents up here, and we had an electrician come yesterday because I really want to change this light fixture. So that's something else I need to do today, is I need to start shopping for light fixtures so that we can get those changed. Closets, they're looking so much better. I don't know if I really got footage before I painted the closets, but they were just destroyed. Like, there was so many scuff marks and everything there, and now it's looking very, very clean, which I am so thankful for. My plan for today is I'm gonna get changed into my paint clothes, and then I'm gonna go finish the bedroom. So what I mean by finish the bedroom, I want to clean off the outlet covers. They're honestly, I don't know who lived here before us, but wow, I don't think that they even knew what cleaning was. So I'm going to clean off the outlet covers and get those back on. I also need to clean all of the baseboards. I'm gonna just start at like one corner of the apartment and go all the way around and clean them all off, and then I'm gonna paint them. We've gone back and forth a bit with whether I should paint this place or whether we should hire people, and after doing the bedroom honestly was a large part of the quote that we were given, so I was able to complete the bedroom, which knocked almost like a third of the price down, which is nice. And I'm gonna handle the baseboards and stuff, which also knocks the price down a good bit. But honestly, I just can't do this fast enough. It took me so much longer than I thought it would to paint, and if we had unlimited time to move in, that would 1,000,000,000% be what we do. But obviously, that's not the reality. So we have a little less than 3 weeks to get in, and we are trying to hopefully replace the countertops, TBD. We need to get an electrician in to actually install new lighting. We're gonna get the place painted, and we're replacing the carpet in the bedroom. So it has been crazy. When we put an offer in on this place, we knew that it was gonna be a fixer-upper. And if I'm being honest, that was honestly a huge win. Like, the idea of just taking a place that's more of a blank slate and making it our own. I'm in love. But I don't think I anticipated how much stress would come with trying to coordinate all these different pieces, particularly because doing renovations in a high-rise in downtown Chicago requires a lot of approval from a lot of different people. For example, I wanted to have the vents cleaned out, and that's not something that we can do without building approval, because technically we don't actually own the vents here. We own the condo, but we don't own the roof of the building. We don't own the elevators. We don't own, so there's so many different things. Everyone that comes into our apartment has to have very specific insurance, and it has to be pre-given, sorted, and approved to the HOA board. Like, it is a whole production, but it is fun and it's exciting because I don't know if you can see this behind me here, but that's pretty much what the bedroom looked like. So getting to see the bedroom start to transform into this absolutely gorgeous space, I couldn't be more excited. So I'm gonna get changed and I'm gonna get to work. We've got a lot to do today, but I have faith that we can get it done. Okay, we've made quite a bit of progress, which is nice. Actually a big fan. Obviously the tape is still there because I want to do another layer, but if you ask me, they look about 100 times better. Ah! It's so exciting seeing it happening. Joining me, and he has brought sustenance.
Whoa.
And I'm very excited to eat it with my paint hands. Oh my god.
Look at the hole.
Oh, the bright side is painted back there.
Yeah.
Good work.
YouTube.
Woo! So,
I'm gonna move all this so that then I can get the mirror down.
Okay. At the phone for the first time in hours, and it's 8 o'clock, but Alex went to go get some reinforcements. Woo! What do we have? What do we have? You want to give me the tour?
Chinese food, kombucha from the farmer's market, and wire to rip a mirror off the wall.
Are those crab raccoons?
They're for you. I can't have them.
I am so excited to eat the crab raccoons. I can't even tell you.
Strawberry basil, homemade kombucha,
Cheers. Our plan had been to take down this giant mirror, and I even had Alex go to the store when he went to go get dinner to get wire. But unfortunately, this process was a lot harder than both of us realized. And because of how tightly the mirror was stuck onto the wall, it actually broke our wire. So unfortunately, we did have to pivot from actually trying to take the mirror down and just leave it for another day. We ordered shams, which are basically like little wooden paint sticks almost, and you can like hammer them in behind the mirror and that will detach it. But Home Depot was closed by the time we realized what our options were, so we decided to leave this project for another day. It is like 9:30 p.m. I've been here for 10 hours, 11 hours now, and I'm almost done. I just need, well, I'm actually not almost done, and I'm coming to terms with the fact that I'm not going to be done tonight, and that is okay. But the bedroom is done, and that is the most important part because we're getting carpet on Friday, and then the painters are going to be here tomorrow to do the ceiling and the living room. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the tape, make sure that the baseboards look good in here while the doors dry, and then we're going to redo the doors, clean up the place for the painters to be here tomorrow, and then I am going home. Okay, it actually looks really good. The tape worked. I think it's been like an hour since I painted this, so it's mostly dry. Oh my gosh. Wow, frog tape works. So what's fascinating to me is that I used two different brands of tape. So this one is the actual frog tape, you can see it's thicker, and then this was just like some random Amazon tape. And it's funny to me because this is actually I'm happier with how the baseboards are turning out with this one than with that one. I feel like this one kind of like pulled a very rough edge at the baseboard, and this one it just went right under the baseboard, so like it looks great. I'm painting. And what do I find? A contact lens. The people who lived here before us were crazy. It is 3:13 in the morning and I'm finally done. Finally done. There's paint all over the floor and I have to be back here in like 3 hours, but I need to go home and shower. I'm covered. I'm covered in this stuff. I am so tired and I'm so ready to go to bed, but I'm excited that the painters will be here tomorrow because that is such a huge step in us ultimately getting moved in here. So one last look at the place before they come. Now that all the tape is gone, it actually looks good. Obviously, the only thing I did in here is the baseboards, but I did do the baseboards and the doors everywhere, except I did run out of paint for our front door. But, woo! And this room I did paint completely, and I think it looks really, really nice. So, thankful for that. We just need a new carpet, obviously. A lot to do, but also lots of hard work has been done and I'm ready to go to sleep. I hope that you guys had fun on this crazy painting process. And next up is the move. So I will see you right back here real soon. Bye.